Amida Buddha calls to us to a life experience, to expand our minds to self-reflection within the great compassion, so that our lives will be one of great joy, gratitude, a life of meaning and growth, a life of Shinjin Nen Butsu. Namando, 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 Namando. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Sensei.
Are you here?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Way over there?
Yes.
Happy Hanamatsuri.
Happy Hanamatsuri.
There's another happy thing, but it's okay. This morning, I had the pleasure of speaking to you on this great auspicious occasion of Hanamatsuri here in Denver. I was expecting cold, and I was really surprised at how warm it was. And but I'm so grateful that it's so warm, because otherwise I was thinking, gee, I thought it was so cold and brought some real heavy clothes, but then I didn't get to wear it. So that was good. But today, I'd like to do something that's kind of very simple, not too hard, because I can't talk very hard because I'm simple-minded. I'm a country boy from Fresno, California, on the farm. I grew up, pretty much a spoiled brat, but therefore, I don't like to talk heavy talks, you know. So, therefore, I speak down here because I feel I can feel the energy of the people that are here. Because if I don't feel this energy, if I'm up there, it's hard to talk. It really is. So, I like to walk around here and kind of, you know, just enjoy myself, looking at people. And so how many Dharma school students here? Because I have to give a Dharma school talk first. You're way over there. How come? You're usually way over here. Okay, you're way over there. So I'm going to face that way and talk to you. Okay? Today is Hanamatsuri. You know, and the story is that the Buddha was born, he walked 7 steps, he pointed up, and he pointed down, and he said, on heaven and earth, I'm the most honored one. How many of you believe that? How many of you believe that soon after he was born, he walked 7 steps, and he said those things? I didn't see too many hands. I only saw Fuji Sensei's hand go up. Because he's a minister and he has to say, I believe it. But the thing is, you know, it's hard to believe. And so why do you come over here in front of this great white elephant and then 4 teeth? And it's part of the rituals of Hanamatsuri. But there's a real reason for it. And so that's what I want to tell the Dharma school students, what the reasons are. Okay? So, you pour the tea because it is symbol of Lumbini's garden. He was born in a garden. So that part's okay. So you pour tea over the head of this little baby Buddha. That's like sweet rain falling, you know, when baby was born. So that's why you do that. Why is he on a white elephant? Why is he on a white elephant? Well, in India, white elephant is very precious. So it symbolizes, if you have a white elephant and you're a king, they think you're a great king, a compassionate king, a king that has a lot of wisdom. And so the white elephant symbolizes kingly authority, you know, majestic person. And so it has this symbol. So that's why the Buddha sits on a white elephant. But more than that, there's another story that I should tell you, but it gets too complicated, and so I will not talk about that one. And so, why do we do these things? Why do we come and pour tea? Did he really walk 7 steps and say, heaven and earth, I'm the greatest? Did he say that? In honest truth, probably not. You know, a baby is a baby, so you have to accept that. You know, when you were a baby, what did you do? You went, ga, 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 right? Ah, wah, 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 wah. You said, milk, 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 feed me, feed me. That's what you were doing. But you couldn't say anything. And so to say that the Buddha, when he was born, said all those things, it doesn't sound right. And so here's the reason why the baby Buddha walked 7 steps and said, I'm the most honored one. But he had to live until he was 29 until he attained enlightenment. And then he began to teach for the rest of his life all about the Buddha teaching, the Dharma, and how to help all beings who are in pain and suffering. And so the people hear all this. And so what did they do? They thought he was so great, so great. So they wanted to honor him. And the way they honor him is to say he was great from birth. That he was great from the moment he was born. The moment he was born, this is what he was destined to do. But they had to experience all that before they could say that. And so people began to tell stories about this great Buddha and all that he did and all that he was, but they wanted to make him special, so they started telling this story about the baby Buddha. When he was born, he walked 7 steps, because 7 steps means you go from ignorance to enlightenment, which he did. He attained enlightenment and became a great teacher. And so they wanted to honor him. And he became such a great teacher that he was revered, that he was respected and loved by those in heaven and on earth. So does that make sense? It makes sense, right? Okay, Dharma school students, that's it. So when every Hanamatsuri you come and you do this, but you always have to remember, you are grateful for the teachings of the Buddha, and that the teachings help you to be someone better than you think you are. Okay? So that's the most important thing. And the most important thing with that is that you have a heart of gratitude no matter what happens in life. Okay? Thank you. Now we go to the adults. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. It's hard to go from one to another, but I'm supposed to go all the way through, right? Okay. See, Fuji Sensei is a hard taskmaster. He says, talk to the Dharma school for 10 minutes, talk